Okay, B-Bay40 back with another video here. I'm going to cover this new 3.8.1 update for Zombie Rush and tell you some of the things that I found that have changed from this update. And one interesting thing, now going to the corrosion map here, and as you watch through the video, you'll see there's actually, I believe, they have two different corrosion maps in the lineup because these maps look so different from each other, and you'll see that here shortly. So anyway, one of the biggest changes, which is not a good change for everybody, is that they dropped the XP value of all the zombies. They basically cut it in half. So you're looking at now for a normal zombie, your basic little normal red and white zombie, there's one right there. It's only 75 points. You see, I'm getting 150 because I'm using the band hammer. The band hammer is giving you 2x XP right now, double XP with the band hammer. And all the other melee weapons right now, all these swords, your wrench, your frying pan, your rolling pin, or whatever melee weapon you use, the blue ice hammer, they're giving a 50% increase in XP right now. So I recommend using melee weapons instead of using your guns. You'll get more XP. Because otherwise, I mean, these little zombies here, only 75 points. And when I first started playing this game, March of 2020, these zombies were worth 225 points, and they've been like that all the way up till this past September. So now you see I'm shooting them with my gun. It's only 75 XP. You can see that pretty clear, and it's dropped from 225 down to 75. So I really feel sorry for all the newbies, the new players coming into the game, and low level players. It's going to take you forever to level up now because of this change that the developers did to their game. And the other sad thing that I still struggle with understanding why they are so bad at math. I just don't get it. Hardcore, if anybody's played hardcore, when you go into hardcore, the little green window pops up and it tells you 2 times XP. You're supposed to get double XP in hardcore, and you're not. And I'm going to prove that here as we go through this video. I'm going to go into hardcore for a little time and show you that it's only giving you the same amount of XP as casual. It's not giving you double XP. So again, these guys screwed up like they always do. They always screw up the XP for these zombies. I don't understand it. They never get everything right. There's always something wrong somewhere. So but anyway, yes, I'm sorry you guys are not going to get a whole lot of leveling up now because of this. But other things, I haven't seen any changes to guns or melee weapons. I'm going to show some of the melee weapons here. All the swords are still there, all your level up swords. The new ones starting from level 250, level 500, level 750. Then there's a level 1000, a level 2500, level 5000, and level 10,000. All those swords are still there. But the one thing I noticed is that they're weaker. And I don't know if it's because they maybe made all the zombies a little bit stronger and a little bit faster now, which I think they did. And the reason I say that is because I went into a Candyland map with just my band hammer. I was going in there solo, and I noticed they just seemed to be hitting harder. I mean, I made it to wave 173 just by myself with my band hammer in Candyland, which is not bad, but it just felt a little bit different. The zombies felt a little bit stronger. I could see them hitting me harder and hitting me more often. So I think they actually tweaked the zombies a little bit, making them a little bit faster. You see, you still have the Ghost Aries no longer for sale, but you still have the All Hallows sword, the pumpkin sword. So all the swords are still there. But anyway, yeah, the zombies are hitting a little bit harder and a little bit faster. So the big major change so far to this 3.8.1 is that they reduced the XP. I mean, they literally screwed everybody in the game now. Now look at this here, this corrosion map. Now look at this. Look at the bright colors. You know, this is going back in there a second time, and everything is just like so illuminated. I mean, look at the zombies, especially the precious stone zombies. There's a sapphire, the rubies, the emeralds. They're like marbleized now. They look really cool. But in the previous video you just watched, the first part of this video, look at them. See them? The emerald and the ruby right there, and the sapphire, the blue one on top. I mean, they look really cool. They did a pretty good job on it for this particular map. But the other map, I still think that maybe there's 2 different corrosion maps in the lineup, and maybe they don't realize it. But this one was much nicer, much more colorful, much prettier, and much cooler, I thought. You see all the green from the cylinders just radiating out around the cylinders. You don't see that in the regular. And the floor here is different. The floor is a lot darker in the other map, the other corrosion map that I played earlier. And here it's like a gray color where you can pretty much see the zombies, which is nice because before I'd have to adjust my settings on my computer, my video settings, so I could brighten it up so I could see the zombies running around on the floor. I couldn't see them before, but now everything stands out. So this is definitely a different map. So, but anyway, another thing that they did, besides screwing with the XP and screwing everybody over with much, much lower XP, is that the prior release, they had started adding extra zombies to the game. What that means is you start off with 20 zombies round one, and every 2 waves, they would add another zombie. And it kept going and going. So like if you made it to like the wave 400, you'd have to kill 220 zombies. And you had to do it all in 150 seconds. You still only had 2.5 minutes. So that was, I mean, I thought that was brilliant, because what it did is it kept people, like hackers mainly, from taking over the leaderboards, because they simply could not kill enough zombies to get up to like wave 1000. It was impossible. You just could not do it before. But what they did now is they capped it at 100 zombies. The maximum amount of zombies you're going to see in a wave is 100 zombies. And because they did that, they now open the doors for hackers to take over the leaderboards again. And they already started doing it. So the first move was brilliant, adding the extra zombies. The second move was pretty damn stupid, because they just negated everything. They ruined everything. So, because now the hackers are going to take over all the leaderboards again. And they made it possible. The devs did this. They made it possible for hackers to control the leaderboards again. Or nuke launchers. People with nuke launchers could do it too. They could just go set an auto clicker, go AFK, just keep firing the nuke, and they can, be at the top of the leaderboard in a day. And it's happening. I've seen it happening already on the leaderboards. This was preventable before, but they screwed it up. So now we got to deal with all the hackers again, taking over the leaderboards. So anyway, if you're going to play the game, you're going to play just for fun and not worry about leaderboards anymore, because it's just a waste of time to try to get on one now. So here I was playing with some friends. Denominator, Almighty Mama. Haven't seen her in a while. Ice Blue is a good friend of mine now. Lovely Poison. I'll show you her name here in a second. I keep forgetting. I made friends with her a while ago. Don't see her very often, but she's a good player. All good players. So anyway, here's where I go run into hardcore. So I wanted to check, double check and make sure that that the XP was in fact only 1 time. To the devs, 2 times 1 equals 1. You saw that in the post, that little window that came up. The green window said 2 times XP. That's what it's supposed to be. But no, they're not giving you that. They're giving you 1 times XP, because to them, 2 times 1 equals 1, not 2. So again, they mathematically challenge people. So you see that here in a second. So yeah, I'm not sure now. Some maps you go into, you'll notice some new colorations, some blue tinted fog, like the cemetery map and the depot map looked a little bit different. And that corrosion I was just in was different. But I went to corrosion again today, and it was the old dock version again. So I don't know what's going on with the corrosion map. I really think there's 2 different maps. They have 2 different corrosion maps in the lineup. So, but anyway, I'll hop in hardcore here for a second, and you'll see I'm going to kill some normal zombies, and they only 75 XP. That's it. Another good group of friends of mine, True Divine and Ace are in here. Always enjoy playing with them. They're good players. And no, whoever thinks Ace is a hacker, you're an idiot. Ace does not hack. You're a fool if you think so. And it was pretty wrong for everybody to be accusing him of hacking, because that's not what he does. He simply plays within the limits of the game, and he has a nuke launcher. If you don't like that, tough cookies. So anyway, you see, 75 points. There's another one dead, 75 points. No double XP in hardcore. So again, one of these days, maybe they'll give another try and try to get their math right, but we'll see. So other than those changes, the much lower XP, capping the zombies at 100 per wave maximum, and updating some of the maps to make them look a little nicer, and I think that's pretty much it. And I really do believe they did make the zombies a little bit stronger and a little bit faster as you get up into higher waves. You'll notice it. So that pretty much is all that I've come to observe with this new release. Not a great one. It pretty much screwed everybody over. But, you know, that's typical for Beacon Studios. They do it all the time. They really don't care. So anyway, if you liked the video, give a thumbs up. Share it with friends who might be interested in knowing these little facts about the latest update. And see you in the next one. I've got 3 more videos lined up here. Another Zombie Rush and a couple of MMC Zombies videos I'm going to do. Alright, thanks again for watching. Appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next one.